In France, President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte are now entangled in one of the most bizarre political conspiracies in recent history. The couple is fighting false claims that the First Lady is secretly a man, and the president has been forced to prepare evidence to disprove it in court. In this video, we break down how this strange conspiracy began, why it refuses to go away, and what it says about politics, disinformation, and the lives of the Macrons. The Macron family's lawyer, Tom Claire, revealed that the French president is preparing to present photographic and scientific evidence in a U.S. court to counter the false allegations. This includes pictures of Brigitte Macron during her pregnancies and raising her children. Meant to shut down, Claire described the ordeal as deeply offensive and hurtful, noting on a BBC podcast that world leaders are still human beings, and it is disturbing for them to be accused of what he called effectively criminal acts and forced to prove their identities in such a manner. The conspiracy traces back to 2017, when a French blogger named Natasha, or Natalie, Ray released a YouTube video claiming that Brigitte Macron was, in fact, her brother Jean-Michel Trognu, who had supposedly transitioned and changed his name. The claims resurfaced in 2021 during an interview with a spiritual medium, Amandine Roy. The interview went viral just ahead of the 2022 French presidential election, amplifying the conspiracy during a sensitive political moment. Although the Macrons sued Ray and Roy for defamation and initially won the case in 2024, the Paris Court of Appeal overturned the ruling in July 2025, saying the allegations were made in good faith and did not amount to defamation. The conspiracy then leapt across the Atlantic when U.S. far-right commentator Candace Owens repeated the allegations in 2024. Owens declared she would stake her entire professional reputation on her belief that Brigitte Macron is a man, and continued to promote the false claims to her audience of over 4 million YouTube subscribers. After a year of failed attempts to persuade Owens to retract her statements, the Macrons finally sued her for defamation in July 2025. Claire called it a last resort after efforts to stop the spread of lies had gone nowhere. Owens, however, dismissed the lawsuit as a desperate public relations strategy, mockingly referring to the First Lady as, quote, a very goofy man. Her controversial reputation precedes her. She was previously denied visas to New Zealand and Australia for remarks minimizing Nazi crimes. Brigitte Macron, now 72, has long been a central figure in Emmanuel Macron's public life. The couple's unconventional romance began in high school, where she was his teacher and a mother of 3. They married in 2007, and Emmanuel Macron is now serving his second and final term as French president. Earlier this year, the couple was caught in another viral moment, when footage appeared to show Brigitte shoving Emmanuel Macron's face aside as they stood on an aircraft. Macron later laughed it off, calling it a joke. From viral YouTube rumors to courtroom battles in Paris and the United States, the Macrons' ordeal highlights how conspiracy theories can outpace truth, forcing even world leaders to prove their private lives in public. Whether the evidence convinces a court remains to be seen, but the case underscores the power and the damage of unchecked misinformation. For more such global stories and in-depth analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express.